you mentioned about like dropping out from school or something.
Yes, I dropped out in 11th standard.
Oh, sweet. And how were you so sure that time, like, I want to make music, or was it just like I want to get away from school and do something else kind of thing?
I was sure about this in 9th standard.
Wow, that's cool. I mean, everyone is sure about it, but nobody does it. So that's really cool that you actually took control of your life. That your folks allowed you to drop out also.
Exactly. So I was extremely blessed with the folks that I have, right? The number one, absolutely that they allowed me. But second, I don't think I was a big fan of the system anyway, right? I think, especially for creative people, that's something that we're literally talking about our Indian education system, which is probably anti to the people who are academically profound, right? Like, so imagine creative individuals, right? This is just like this jail.
It's exactly. It's like, I was just thinking today, how the system is like, it's like 90% theory and 10% practical, but the world is ulta, right? The world
is
ulta. Like, so I was just thinking like, shit man, we got it all wrong. Like, we should have like 10% or 20% theory and 90% practical, or at least 50-50. But anyway, that's really interesting, man. Once you make it successful, then I guess it's a success story, right? But I'm sure you went through a lot of, doubt and other stuff and all, like.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what. So what's really epic, and what I think, the only thing that I feel like even today when I look back was in my favor were my folks, because yes, I was working 16 hours a day, and I bet there are more kids in 9th standard also working probably more than what I did, right? Mm-hmm. But I know that I was giving all my time to music, and that's something that I remember.
You mean like already from 9th grade?
Yeah, absolutely. Even earlier. I think I was obsessed with. I was making music, like it was an obsession, right? So I know my folks did see that. They watched me work the amount of time I gave them. But I think the bigger picture they built, that I keep telling them, is that you guys literally entailed that trust in me, right? I did not have to prove it to you. I didn't look for your validation at any point that, okay, mom, dad, like, that, if you think about it, is a big problem in our country with people who are very academically profound also, right? Where it's always become about like, what are we doing for ourselves and what. So it for me, it was like the biggest thing that could have been given to me at that time, right? My folks I'm 18 years old and I have made up my mind, and the thing is, it was never like a fight at home, right? Because like from a very early age, like mom, dad and I had a very transparent communication, right? So it's not like this was news to them, right? It was probably years of me telling and they're talking about the fact that, okay, cool, yes, this is something that I hate, and I'll tell you why I hated it, right? And the reasons what I had for what I had, and they believed in the things that I cared about. And I think just knowing that, and I remember telling my mom when I was like 19, saying that, Ma, this is not happening for another 10 years, right? And my folks said, right, dude, you are staying with us, you're making music and you're doing your thing, that's all that matters. I think that itself was enough boost to just like know that, okay, cool, now I'm completely doing this for me,
Right.
And that absolutely like gave me the courage to keep at it, right? I think this is what happens. I think a lot of times it's about the fact that how long are you willing to just keep at it, right? I got very lucky because I wasn't expecting it to happen this soon, I was prepared for a very long journey, and I still feel like absolutely. And that's part of, because when I look at making music today, it doesn't feel like hard work, because I love doing it, right? It's the most exciting thing about the job, because I love making music. So it's like, from a third person, it will look like 16 hours this person is putting in, but for me 16 hours won't feel like 16 hours, right? But 16 hours would feel like that if I was probably studying trigonometry. Right?
Shout out to trigonometry.
Big shout out. Trigonometry, dude. But anyway, so that was my whole deal with academics at the time as I was 10th standard, and I was just like, dude, this is it. 11th grade came in, and we took that decision together. Folks and I did that together.
Amazing, man. So एक बोर्ड एग्जाम हो गया, अभी दूसरा नहीं हो सकता.
दूसरा नहीं होगा.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.